A huge upset took place on the undercard of Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk, as Joe Cordina lost his world title at super-featherweight. Cordina was stopped by Anthony Cacace as he had no answer to the Belfast man's relentless attacks. Since becoming world champion in 2022, Cordina has been on the hunt for major fights, but he'll have to delay those plans after losing to Cacace. Cordina was dropped in the fight's third round, but the repeated onslaught from Cacace in the rounds that followed forced the referee to jump in during the eighth session. The loss, the first of Cordina's career, will be a huge blow for Cordina, who is hoping to secure a unification fight later in the year. The fight delivered for boxing fans, and it's possible that the pair could run it back later this year, with Cordina as the challenger this time. Lennox Lewis believes Tyson Fury was not ambitious enough in the later rounds against Oleksandr Usyk. Fury appeared to be on top until the ninth round, when the Ukrainian had him on the ropes and struggling to stay upright. Many felt the fight should have been called off then, but instead, the referee gave Fury sufficient time to recover, and the Briton saw out all 12 rounds. While the split decision for Usyk reflected that the clash, shown live on DAZN, was tight over the full length of the bout, Tyson seemed to be boxing within himself for the championship rounds. In the context of Fury thinking he had done enough, that conservative approach made sense, but ultimately it cost him the fight for two of the judges. Speaking on after the fight, the last undisputed champion before Usyk said that he felt Fury had made a serious error of judgment. Fury was boxing like he won the fight, began. No boxer can judge and say they won the fight. Every time a round was close, they should look at it like a loss. Oleksandr Usyk revealed the list of moments he had sacrificed in his journey to become undisputed champion. The Ukrainian defeated Tyson Fury in a drama-filled clash on Saturday night. He won by split decision, though it was unfortunate not to have been granted a stoppage in the ninth, when he had the Briton against the ropes and deeply frazzled. The fight had originally been slated for February, but a cut to Fury's eye saw the fight move to last night, and with an extended preparation period, Usyk discussed the sacrifices he had made along the way. "I don't think about boxing now," he said regarding a rematch. Reported, "My start of preparing for Fury was September 2023. 9 months I worked. I missed Happy New Year. I missed my son's birthday. I missed my other son's birthday. I missed my daughter's birthday. I missed my daughter's birth. I missed my family's holidays. All the time, training, training, training. My focus was only this fight. Now I'm happy. I want to go back home, go to my church, pray, say, Jesus, thank you. Because for me and my country, the big opportunity. I'm grateful for whoever prayed for me, because it's many people. Thank you. I didn't worry about the scorecards, I don't know why. I believe that I won. I don't think about whether the referee Mark Nelson denied me a knockout by giving Fury a standing count, because we had a win. Maybe. I don't think about it because we have a win. Okay, no knockout, no problem. The 12th round was a big drama. Sugar Hill Stewart gave his verdict on the 9th round drama between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. The pair fought on Saturday night in Riyadh, live on as the two heavyweights contested the first four-belt undisputed heavyweight championship in history. Usyk scraped a split decision victory after 12 rounds, but victory could have been more emphatic as the referee gave Fury sufficient time to recover from a standing count when he looked in real disarray against the Ukrainian. Fury was able to hold on for the rest of the round and was far more settled for the remainder of the bout, but he did not do enough to claim the win. His trainer Stewart analyzed Fury's attempt to stay in the fight at that point, and he backed his fighter's strategy. When that happened in the 9th round, obviously Tyson's been through a lot. He's an intelligent fighter, he's supposed to do what he's supposed to do, the American said, reported protect yourself, slip, dip, hold, whatever you gotta do. That's a part of boxing. It always has to be in the game plan when you get put in a situation like that. Tyson Fury described how he would change his approach in a rematch with Oleksandr Usyk. Fury and Usyk met in the ring in Riyadh on Saturday night. Live on, it was the Ukrainian who was given the nod in a split decision victory. Usyk made history as the first undisputed heavyweight champion of the four-belt era, and while it was tight on the scorecards, there were many who believed the fight should have been waved off in the ninth, with Fury struggling to get back to reality after a flurry of blows from his opponent. There is a rematch clause for both fighters, and in the immediate aftermath, Fury said he wanted to run it back. Usyk seemed keen for the same. Speaking later after the fight, the Briton told the press what he might change should the pair run it back. "I don't know what's going to happen. he began, reported. "I think I'd just do a little bit more of the same. Keep your defense tighter, a bit more focused and not too much messing around, because I was having fun in there. I was playing around, I was hitting into the body. I was hitting uppercuts to the head. I thought I was bossing the fight. I was hitting him both sides to the body. Crack, crack." However, when asked a bit later about activating his rematch clause against the newly crowned undisputed heavyweight champion, Fury admitted that he'll need more time to ponder his next move. "We just had a fight," Fury told the media during his post-fight press conference in Saudi Arabia. "If you could see my face, I'm pretty busted open. He's gone to the hospital with a broken jaw and he's busted too. We punched the out of each other for 12 rounds there, so we're going to go home, eat some food, drink a few beers, spend some family time, and me and Frank will talk about what's going to happen in the future," added his promoter Warren. "No rush for anything." When Fury was grilled about the possible rematch with Usyk a bit further, the Gypsy King offered a similar response. "I just had a fight. I just come out," he said. "I don't want to think about having a boxing fight. Get paid, get laid, go home. That's exactly what I'll do," Fury added. "And then we'll regroup and then we'll talk about it. And if there's going to be another fight soon or whenever it is October, I think they're believing about it, we'll rock and roll." The 35-year-old Fury fell to 34-1 with 24 knockouts after suffering his first pro loss. After Fury got on the microphone to reveal he felt he won the fight. He gave Usyk credit for winning some rounds, but thinks he won the majority himself. During he reiterated that he was not alone in those thoughts. "It was a close fight," he told the media. I thought I did enough, but, I'm not a judge. I can judge a fight while I am boxing it. If they would have said it'd be in the last round or whatever that you're down, I would have gone out and tried to finish him. I would have done that. But everyone in the corner believed we were up," he tacked on for good measure. Judges scored the bout 115-112, 113-114, and 114-113, giving Usyk the edge in undisputed heavyweight championship crown. After expressing the desire to use his rematch clause, Fury added during the post-fight press conference that he needs time to ponder his next move. In the immediate aftermath of the bout, Fury expressed the desire to activate his rematch clause. Whether that fight indeed takes place next or not, there's no doubt that Usyk has several options. Here, DAZN takes a look at 3 possible opponents for the new undisputed heavyweight king Usyk. In the aftermath of having the split decision go against him, Fury shared the desire to have a rematch with Usyk. However, during the post-fight press conference, while that leaves a potential rematch in the air for now, it's evident that Usyk versus Fury thrilled that a sequel would be just as big, if not bigger, if that's what the Gypsy King decides to do. Fireworks should ring off during the upcoming Wilder versus Sang collision, and if the fight indeed turns out to be action-packed, it could serve up just the next opponent that Usyk needs in attempting to defend his undisputed heavyweight crown. Both Wilder and Zhang stand taller than Usyk, with knockout power that the Ukrainian will have to use his footwork and supreme technical boxing skills to outmatch. Oleksandr Usyk is now the undisputed heavyweight champion after outpointing Tyson Fury in Saudi Arabia. The fight turned in many directions, but after Usyk forced a count in round 9, he took over to win a split decision. Usyk is no stranger to undisputed titles, having won the undisputed cruiserweight championship before announcing his desire to move to heavyweight. He's coming off big wins over Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois. He earned a knockdown of Fury after wobbling and damaging the former champion in the 9th round. Fury is coming off a close decision win over former UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou. He was knocked out in that fight, but managed to earn the nod from the judges despite worldwide criticism of his performance and conditioning. After the loss to Usyk, Fury contested the results. "I believe I won that fight. I believe he won some rounds, but I won the majority of them," Fury said in the ring. "I'll be back with our rematch clause."